Philadelphia Eagles. Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Returnable from near the end zone. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Running for the first with Edwards. This is going to be down at about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. LeQuint Allen to return this. They pull out the reverse. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
And an Eagles first down.
Running left. This is Barkley. Get some space around midfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
He's got Devontae Smith. And that will not be enough for a first down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure with earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Hurts. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. He runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, let's go.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Gets this to Fant. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set up. Ready.
Running behind center with Edwards. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Trap 60. Come on. Hit. Trap all 80. 19 Lions.
They'll throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt to put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard mark.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He cuts it back right. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
No touch. Hey, 73. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Has some room to work. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Cougar 19. Hot 70, hot 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
19, Tiger, 9, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They're going to go. It's Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
A play fake now hurts to throw. This complete to Colt. And he'll go down here at the 16. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Catch made. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Barkley, and he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. Finds some space, he's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Brock, can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey,
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. You had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they are on and short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Eagles are in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Launched by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, Daniels. It's a screen play to Edwards. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Okay,
3rd and just 2 to go.
here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And they could really use a good one here. And plenty of hang time on this one. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Tiger Hornet. No touch. No.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Running in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Great, set. On anyway, no touch.
Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Cuts right. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard
No
line.
touch. On anyway, no touch.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 14. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Now Edwards. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
It's a handoff here to Edwards. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Cougar 19. Quick go.
Sticking with Edwards here. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep them from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
First down, a run with Barkley. Man, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go, check. Let's go now.
We'll go with a design keeper. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Now, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
In the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Design keeper here for Hurts. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Good, check. On anyone.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. So now, here's third and goal.
No touch, check. On anyone, no touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Got a screen to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First and 10 from the 43.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
27-yard line.
It's Edwards on the carry. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bobcats! Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
Washington will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This is Allen to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Hurts now from the gun. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles with a 16-point lead. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They're going to pass it here. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch the lead to 23. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Commanders 28.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
No touch it. And anyone hit?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs from the 37.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hurts setting up to throw. That's on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
63.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Great, set.
They go play fake with Hurts. Headed out right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Good.
Hurts now on fourth. Going deep here for the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on down. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock, so we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, and also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating.